One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Bro, that man Try Rags got a video called "How Unnecessarily Party, how Unnecessarily Freaky Party Games Get."
Bears about to kick it away and get this season started. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UCLA's offense will get the first crack at it here. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do...
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun.
Unnecessary.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was...
Oh no, because that right there was just so unnecessary. All right,
Number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
He's got 42 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Cal's offense will take the field for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Okay.
How about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And nice job by the defense. Understanding second and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the third down and short.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Golden Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Cox. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the tailback. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your team.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Cox. Turning it on. He now has 63 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. They want to throw it. Sets up the screen. Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
All right.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Quick completion to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. There he goes! And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Cox. Inside the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Working that left side now. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds him out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Poor starting field position here for this offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Gives it on the option. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. And some room to work. Oh, out of space. He'll be... and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He'll field the punt and look for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Breaks into the open. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. They'll give it to him again. Hard running there.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Bruins come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Quick completion on the out route. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this is a rhythm timing throw. They're in zone defense behind. Sometimes you got to wait for that second window to open up before you throw this slant. But not being on the same page, defense breaking on the football. That wasn't a great play by this offense.
The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Caught over the middle. It's Garrison. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals.
And the Bruins will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down, using the quick game. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Melton. At the 40, there he goes. Line arm to the right. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bruins! And the route is on. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Right back to it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, another big incompletion on 3rd down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback, because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Cox. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big and they take over. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward, and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Oh, and he gets the ball back, lucky to do so.
Please.
Could have been worse.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it.
Touchdown, Golden Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Cox. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cox. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. They'll leave it with him. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Melton. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UCLA! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Makes the grab on the left. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the throw out to the sideline, but just a few yards. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's loose. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Cal! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Crosses midfield. The 30. Past the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Couldn't quite find the end zone as they stop him on the two-point conversion and keep them from making this a one-possession game. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Justin.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing in the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Melton. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Gonna run it. It's Cox. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a three-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, UCLA. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Garrison. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. back to pass. Here comes the heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Picked off. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been